Nobody gon' ride with you. The way I'm talking about riding, baby, I drive with you. And we be both outside, ain't never gon' lie to you. Cause baby, I'm the one. I think you could be the one. I think we might be the one.
What up, everybody? How you doing out there in the land of YouTube? It is your boy Dangerous Devil, and I thought it was way past time for me to do a little bit of an update video in person. Frankly, it's probably been almost a year at this point since I've done an in-person update video, so I just kind of wanted to do a quick update video since we are approaching the end of 2022. Let you know about the things that happened this year, let you know about the things to watch out for and the things coming up from me in 2023. Frankly, 2023 I'm hoping will be the biggest and best year I have ever had with my music. I'm super excited about the things that I've been working on, the things that are developing, and the things that are coming down the pike, so to speak. So, real quick, let's just kind of get up to speed on 2022. If you're somebody who's kind of regularly checked in with what I've been doing, 2022 was actually a pretty decent year for me, music-wise, all things considered, and I will explain why. I was able to, at this point, we've released, what have we released? 5 or 6 new singles this year, 5 or 6 lyric videos, 5 or 6 music videos to go with those same song singles that have come out, as well as remaster a number of my old projects and also include some new music on those. And typically those re-releases and remasters have just been available exclusively on my website, which you can head over to dangerousdevil.com. That's got every bit of my new music available, links to all the music videos, and more importantly, it's got all of my past projects, and it pretty much is the exclusive place to find all of my past projects as they are being remastered and re-released. So you can head over there, like I said, dangerousdevil.com. For those of you who don't know, head over and check it out. All of my music, as we kind of go through my old back catalog, will be remastered, will be put up there and available exclusively through my website. And the cool thing about a lot of the projects is we are going through kind of some old music releases that I may have never released, songs, singles, what have you, that may have gotten recorded at some point in the past, and for whatever reason they didn't get released. And we're kind of just putting those out there as these remasters get released as additional bonus tracks. Like, for instance, my first full-length album, The World is Dangerous, came out in 1999. I dropped that again this year on my website. That has been fully remastered top to bottom, new cover art, and we decided to include 2 bonus songs that have never been included anywhere else, never been released previously. And so if you pick up the download off of my website for my first album, you're going to get these 2 exclusive songs that have never been heard or released anywhere else. And both of these are things that I've recorded previously and have never been released up to this point. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, we have done pretty well this year, all things considered. If you take the fact that we got a new website up, rebuilt from the ground up, we got 5 or 6 new singles at this point, and I'm going to still try to get out one more before the end of the year, which may or may not happen, but if it doesn't, it will be happening in the very first part of the new year. We've gotten out multiple music videos, multiple lyric videos, and more importantly, we have been working on a boatload of new music for next year. And so that kind of parlays into what I've got coming up in 2023. And 2023 are going to be exciting times for me. Music-wise, they're going to be challenging music-wise, and I'm just really looking forward to it. 2022, the fact that I was able to get out 5 or 6 singles at this point and music videos is really quite good, considering the fact that I've had 4 major surgeries this year. And so that alone obviously has kind of slowed down my music output for the year, but the fact that we were still able to do 5 or 6, and by the end of the year maybe have 6 or 7 singles, 6 or 7 music videos, and still get the new website up, still getting new merchandise out, I feel really pretty good about that, all things considered. The fact that I was able to do all that and accomplish all that in 2022 and still get the 4 surgeries that I needed to get done so that I can be healthier moving forward. I feel pretty good about that. So now that I've gotten pretty much the majority of my surgeries out of the way, I do still have two more major surgeries I need to get done. But frankly, I'm going to give myself some time in 2023 to kind of recuperate and be able to work on my music. So I'm going to think about doing those towards the end of next year. But anyway, talking about 2023, this is going to be a really special year for me with my music and with film work. Now, the reason that I say that is because I'm putting together plans that I hope will mean that I am able to release no less than 24 new singles next year and music videos. I know that is an incredible amount of output, and it's going to take a lot of work, and the fact that I'm going to try to do a music video for every one of those songs, this is going to be a serious undertaking. But that is my plan for next year, is to release no less than 24 music singles and 24 music videos. Now, the cool thing about it is I have a massive amount of new music features that are going to be part of those singles. And frankly, most of these artists that are going to be on these singles with me are platinum artists, platinum producers, and all of them have major hits. As you kind of saw the intro to this video, one of my first features coming up is going to be Chris Calico. Now, I've got a number of songs with him that will be dropping next year. I also have singles with Ritz. I also have singles with Young Buck of G Unit. We got, who else do we have? We have Lil Flip. There's a whole list. I didn't write it down before I got here because I just have a massive amount of music that we're working on for next year, and I'm super excited about. And there's a couple of really big, obviously very well-known and massively successful features that I've already secured for next year. I'm not going to announce them yet because I kind of want them to be a surprise. But yeah, next year, 2023, we have massive plans in store to elevate my music, elevate the Dangerous Devil and Ocean Breeze Media Group brand to the next level. if things go well, fingers crossed, depends on, depends on my health, depends on the state of the economy. There's a myriad of facts and things that are going to play into it. But if things play out and go well, I plan to also tour in 2023. So fingers crossed, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, getting back to the music, yes, I have at least plans for 24 singles, music videos next year. I am also bringing back my show, my variety show, The Lunchbox, on a permanent basis. I did launch in 2021 with the first episode. I really like how it turned out, and a whole host of things happened. And this show is something that I want to have on basically a weekly basis if I can do it. And there was a bunch of reasons why I couldn't keep the show going at the time: health, time, finances. There's a bunch of things going, but the plan is to bring back the Lunchbox on a regular basis, hoping we can do a full episode each week, make this a regular show, build our audience numbers up, hopefully massively. I'm hoping that we can really build up the audience numbers, and so that will be a thing that I'm excited about as well, is that we're going to bring back the Lunchbox on a regular basis. Hopefully, like I said, it's just every week consistently, and we're going to do a whole host of things. We'll have guests. We'll be talking about news. We'll be talking about cool things going on in the world. I mean, we'll be talking about music, of course, film. It's just going to be a great variety show. I'm super excited to be bringing that back, but that is definitely in the cards for 2023. Now, moving on to a couple of other things. I have kind of mentioned this on social media. I have plans to, how do I say this without revealing everything yet? I have plans to release a regular show on a streamer. We'll just say I've been talking with a streaming service, been talking with the founder of the streaming service, and plans are, again, all the conditions kind of have to come together, and we've got to kind of finalize an agreement with the paperwork and everything. But plans are, if everything comes together, to also be launching my own show, and it's a different show than the Lunchbox, but my own show on a streaming service. So that was something I kind of alluded to. I had a surprise a few weeks ago, and that is one of the things I'm working on, trying to finalize that, get that set up, get that going. But I am excited. If I can make this all come together, everything works out right, I will have my own second show that will be on a streaming service. So keep your eyes open for that, and I will talk more about that as that comes together and gets done. And finally, I am in the midst of multiple scripts, and time permitting, health permitting, everything else. The plan is to try to do some fundraising mid-year. Going to try to get the financing secured to actually shoot the first of these films and direct my own first feature-length film. Now, I've worked in the movie industry for years. I've worked in the film industry. I've directed short films. I've worked different jobs. I've done acting in films. I've done editing. I've kind of worked in the industry for years. And so this is obviously kind of the next progressive step in that direction. So fingers crossed, if it doesn't happen in 2023, then the goal is to make sure it happens in 2024. But again, I'm trying to shoot the first of my own feature-length films in 2023. Once we get the script finished up shortly here, I can tell you we are already working on the soundtrack to the first film, probably more than halfway done. We've got the artwork coming together for the movie posters, for the soundtrack. So we definitely are in pre-production on this and working on this. I do have a little bit of help on it. Anyway, that is another one of my plans, and fingers crossed on a final piece of information. One of the film series that I have been in previously in the past, a number of their films, doing acting work after a multi-year hiatus, they are shooting another part to this film series. And fingers crossed, I don't know what part I can play in this film yet, but I have been in touch with the producers on this film series, the directors, the writers, and basically the production company behind these films. I've been in touch with them, and I have talked to them and talked about the film that they're working on next year, and basically said, hey, I would like to be part of this film project in some capacity. So can we make that happen? And the response I got was, well, as we get closer to production, let's talk again and see how we can get you involved on this film. So that may come down to me doing some more acting work in this latest chapter of this film series, or it may simply mean that I'm doing some type of other production work on this film. But either way, I am going to also hopefully be working on an outside film production outside of my own film that I'm hoping we can finance and shoot in 23. So anyway, that kind of concludes my update. It was a little bit long, but I figured that it was way past due that I gave you guys an update. I felt like I've kind of neglected that this year, but I hope that everybody kind of understands when you have 4 major surgeries, and 2 of those, by the way, were kidney surgeries. The latest one was just a little over 3 weeks ago. I'm kind of hoping you guys can understand that when you have to deal with things like that, that it kind of makes you have your priorities set in different areas other than music and social media. But I do promise you there's going to be a lot more updates in 23. There's going to be a lot more new music from me. The Lunchbox, which I'm super excited to be bringing back, that is going to keep me in touch with all of you a lot more, and I just think we're going to have a lot of fun with that show. So again, I'm really looking forward to 2023. If you know people that you can turn on to my music, my brand, kind of bring in new viewers for me, please share the video. Please share my music videos. Please share the Lunchbox once we get going with new episodes. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Try to help me build up this channel, okay? All these things take work, they take resources, they take money, they take time. And the only way that I can keep doing this is if people are interested in me doing it. And the way you can show me you're interested is by watching, by subscribing, by liking, by sharing the content, things of that nature. I think that's about going to do it for now. Again, like I said, I plan to be in touch with you all a lot more. We have big plans for 2023. I hope you're going to jump on the ride with me and will be part of this. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have supported me over the years. Thank you. Thank you. All of my friends out there in social media, all the people that I kind of chat with back and forth and offer. Sometimes I kind of counsel people. Sometimes I kind of offer them mentorship and vice versa. People do it to me. Thank you to all of you out there that do that on both sides. I'm just really excited about 2023, looking forward to it, and I hope you will be on the ride with me. Final note of the day, my goal for 2022 on the YouTube channel was to hit 100,000 views and to hit 400 subscribers. I know these are very modest goals in today's world, but like I said, with all things considered, with my health and everything over the last year, I felt like these were reasonable goals for me for 2022. Obviously for 2023, we're looking to do 5 to 10 times that amount. But anyway, we have successfully hit the 100,000 views and bypassed that, and we're still moving. And so anyway, the majority, we should hit 110,000 views on the channel, and 100,000 of those basically came this year. So again, I want to thank everybody who has been part of the views and part of watching and all of that. I am 14 subs short right now. We have 9-10 days left in 2022, so I basically need about 1.5 subs a day right now to reach my goal of 400 for 2022. So I'm hoping each one of you that sees this and may not be subscribed, can you subscribe please? And more importantly, if you like some of my music videos that are on the channel or some of the other content I've posted over the last few years, could you please share that, and let's hit these modest goals for the year. We have much bigger plans for 2023, but to me, if we can hit these goals for this year, we're just going to be starting 2023 off right. So that'll do it for now. Thank you for watching this. If you stuck through this whole thing, listening to me blab on. But anyway, I look forward to seeing all of you in 2023, and I hope that we're all going up and just moving up next year. We will probably face some financial difficulties through the country with a recession, things looming. We just all have to kind of buckle up and see where that goes. But let's try to stay positive. Let's try to just keep this train moving up. And if you're on this thing with me with the music, I really appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you in 2023. All right. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe through the holidays. Enjoy your family. Have a great time. Merry Christmas. All of that. And I will see you all soon. Peace. Stay safe.